Hey guys, this is the word game. This is probably the game I play the most with my students. It's especially good if you are struggling with sight reading or finding the notes on your instrument. This will give you an intuitive and effortless way to practice mastery of the notes. The basic idea is that instead of starting with all of the symbols we use in Western notation, as we've discussed, there's a clef and a time signature, and then probably a key signature, so that we can then identify a note as C. But still, once we've identified that note as C, we have to play it on our instrument. So if you're trying to practice it all at once, you're looking at the lines, you're trying to figure out the note, you're trying to figure out the rhythm, it's all embedded in lines and squiggles, it's quite confusing. And for some of my students, even just looking at the stave triggers anxiety. For some people, you look at a piece of music and you go, and that's what we're looking to avoid. So we'll talk about how to practice this separately. But the basic idea is that we just get rid, there it is. We just get rid of all of that. Instead of thinking about translating the symbols into letters and then practicing those letters, we just take all of it away. We just take the letter. We want to be able to think, see, and just play it effortlessly on our instrument. Once we can do that, then we can start using the stave, because we see the note and we just immediately know how to play it. We don't have to think, oh, what's the note? How do I find it here? What line is it on? Is it this? Then how do I find out my instrument? What string it on? There's like 5 or 6 different cognitive tasks. And the more you can break them down and work on them just one at a time, the more your brain can relax and you can start to really enjoy it and listen to the notes you're playing. As Kenny Werner says, sometimes when you're thinking, no matter how many notes you play, it's not enough. But from the space, just one note can be so satisfying. And that's kind of the principle that we'll expand on. So the idea is that rather than the stave, we have the letters in music: A, B, C, D, E, F, G. To play the word game, you need to be able to play letters. Now, you don't necessarily need to be able to play all the letters, because what we're going to do is we're going to make words out of these letters and then try and play them on our instrument. So let's start with some easy words. I'll give you bag. Now, we're not thinking about what they sound like. We're not thinking about how to play them. We're just looking at these letters and making some words. Can you think of any? I'm going to do dabba, quite a long one. I'll do one I really like. I really like kebab. And I'll try and think of one I have never done before. What about gedgeefbakker? Gedgeefbakker. Ged, G-E-D, geef, backer. I don't think I've ever played that word before. So we have some short words, some long words. Now on the piano, you know, it's fairly easy to play the different notes once you know how they work. If you're not sure, check out C is to the Left, the first lesson that I uploaded of the book. And be sure to get your free PDF downloads of my books at the link in the description. So I've picked some long words and some short words. And the first, we're just going to try and play them. Are you ready? Imagine a violin. And one will appear. Amazing. So on the violin, there's quite a lot of work that goes into being able to play the white keys. On a piano, not so much. On a guitar, a little bit. And all the tasks are different. On a saxophone, on a flute, I'll demonstrate with a couple of instruments. But just being able to see the letter B and play a nice B is the job. That's all we have to do. We just got to play notes and make them nice. It doesn't matter if we read them from here or there. If they're nice notes, they're nice notes, right? So let's go. We're going to start with the word bag. Here's my G. Oh, my intonation was slightly out there. So I'm going to try and do this on 2 strings at a time. So I'm going to upgrade the challenge for you. B-A-G. Let's play in a different pace. All combinations of the notes B, A, and G. I can play B and A high and G low. It's still right. I can play B and A high and G in the middle. Yeah. still bag. I can play B and A, all of them low. I can play them fast. I can play them slow. I can play the B and A low and the G high. And every time I thought B and I played it on my instrument and I listened to the sound, I got a little bit better. Just a little bit better. That's all we have to do. Just get a little bit better each time. And then you get really good. Let's do some words. Abracadabra, I love this one. It's almost abracadabra. It's in fact abracadabra without the R's. I'm going to try and use my little finger for the D. That's what I'm working on them. I wasn't very happy with that D. That was better. Well, I did an ABBA at the end. Let's do it in a different place. A, B, A, C, A, D, A, B, A. Let's move to another word. Kebab. I love this one. No matter where you play it, it's gorgeous. C, B, A, B. Yeah. Up to the C, down to the E, B, A, B. Yeah, Ged, Geef, Backer. Ugh. Ged, Geef, Ged, Geef, Backer. Ged, Geef, Backer. Ged, Geef. Oh. Oh, that was right. It was Ged, Geef, not Ged, Geff. Ged, Geef. G-E-D, G-E-E-F. Backer. Ged. Geef. Yeah. Ged. Geef. Backer. Oh, no. Backer. B-A-C-A. That was Bakub. B-A-C-B. Bakub. Baka. Ged. G-E-D. No. Yes, that was right. I got it right. And then all of a sudden, you'll just get it right without even realizing. It's like, oh, I just know where that note is. I just know where it is. So then when you get back to the stave, once you figure out the stave, and you're just like, oh, oh, that's a G. Oh, I just know that note. So as a little bonus, let's do, I'll tell you what, I'll give you guys a choice. I always like giving people a choice. If you'd like to hear me play it on other instruments, don't skip. If you would like to see how to train stave note recognition by itself, then skip now. So first of all, I'm going to get some other instruments. Let's put this violin away and let's get flute. Right, let's go our words. First of all, let's warm up with abkadefug. Gefed kaba. Gefed kaba. Bag. Abacadabra. That's nice on flute. Whoa! That was cool. A, B, A, C, A, D. Ah. Ah. So as you can see, I can still challenge myself on whatever instrument. I can make it faster. I can increase the range. We can even play it backwards. Abadakaba. Abadakaba. Abacadabra backwards. Ah. that's cool. Abadakaba. That's really nice. I like that one. Kebab. Ah, that's hard. Ah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Nice. Ged Gif Baka. Ugh. Ah, that's really nice. Hi. And you can make it as hard as you want. This is the point. So, for example, someone playing the guitar, just learning their open strings, well, they could use E, A, D, G, B, E, while someone else is challenging themselves with longer words. Let's switch instrument again. Now, this one is the weaker of the three for me, but I'm going to make it a bit easier for myself. I'm going to think about it as a B-flat instrument, so I'm not going to transpose to concert. If you're not sure what that means, don't worry. If you are playing along, what I play on the trumpet will sound different from what you play on the piano. All right, Abkadefug, let's go. Gefed Kabah. Bag. Abadakadabra. Abadakaba, backwards. Kebab. That's nice. I like that. It's really nice on the trumpet. La 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 la. Let's try and slur it. We're going to try and slur between the notes. took the pattern up a scale degree. Chops a bit going. Oh, I love trumpet so much. I'm going to have to go through another trumpet phase. But we need to get them fixed first. Like and subscribe so I can get my instruments repaired. There. Gedgief Backer. It's a very silly one, isn't it? Okay. That's hard. That's really nice. Gedgief Backer. They're all really nice, and that's the thing. Music's just good. You don't need all the lines and dots and squiggles to make nice sounds. And if you can see some letters and play those letters on your instrument, then you can turn stuff you see into sound, which is using your eyes to read and making music. Now, admittedly, there is something missing, which is why I've been able to play lots of different versions of these while still playing them accurately, because we are missing something important that you will probably have noticed, and you will definitely notice if you check out the next video on the topic on the word game level 2. This is the word game level 1. So I did violin, I did flute, I did trumpet. I'll do a bit of sight singing. I'll try and sight sing. So if you have no instruments and you just want to work on this, so that's pitch reference. A, B, C, so this is C. C, B, A, G. C, C, B, A, G, B, A, G. C, B, A, B, A, C, A, D, A, B, A. A, B, A, C, A, D, A, B, A. I'm in concert, yeah. A, B, A, C, A, D, A, B, A, backwards. A, B, A, D, A, C, A, B, A. A, B, A, D, A, C, A, B, A. Kebab. A, B, C, C, E, B, A, B. C, E, B, A, B. C, E, B, A, B. Oh, that was hard. Gedgief Backer. Ugh. B, A, B, A, A, B, C, C, D, F, G, G, E, D, G, E, F, B, A, C, A, F, B, tritone, nice. G, E, D, G, E, F, B, A, C, A, backwards. A, C, A, B, F, E, G, D, E, G. So, a cab feegdeg. A cab feegdeg. A, C, A, B, F, E, G, D, E, G, G, D, G, E, F, B, A, C, A. And pitching, sight singing, a tritone when you see F and B is not so easy. So, at all points you can get value out of this game. Whoever you're playing with, whatever instrument you're playing it on, however fast you want to do it. And it goes to all keys. It gets very silly. But that is only half the story, because that's all very well. But how does that translate to written music? Well, we're not going to talk about the word game level 2. That's where the letters go up and down so you can see them move. But we're just going to talk about literally how, if you can play the note C when you think about the note C, you still have to find the note C on the stave. So how do we train that? Well, it's very simple. You do one thing at a time. Whoopa. I used to do this on the train on the way into uni. Bass clef and treble clef. I don't know why I keep putting the sharp there. Let's take that out. Face is in the spaces. F, A, C, E. The alphabet goes after them. F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F. Now, some people know every good boy deserves football. There are lots of different ones. I like faces in the spaces because it rhymes. What's in the spaces? Faces. There's also fewer things to remember. Aha. So basically, once you can think the note C and play it on your instrument, you now want to train this by itself. And it's very simple. You just have the dot. You say, ah. That's a C. Great. You have the dot. What's that? Oh, it's an E. And I don't want to keep rubbing it out. So let's get a pot of slide grease. If the note is there, what is it? Well, it's between C and D. C and E, it's D. If the note is there, what is it? It's F. If the note's there, F, A, it's A. If the note's there, it's F. Now going down is going backwards through the alphabet. So you want to be able to do your alphabet up to G backwards at least. Gefed, kabah. There you go. I don't even have to think about it. I just know the word. Yeah. So F in the bottom space. Below it, E, the letter before F. Below E is D, the letter before E in the alphabet. A, B, C, D, E. What's the letter before D? What is just below? We've got the bottom space. When we go past this, we need to add in more lines. And we just do it where we want it. And this is our next signpost. Face is in the spaces. C is one line below. And that's a special C. That is middle C. That determines where on your instrument you play it. But we still don't have to worry about that yet. We just have to think about how can I, in the most efficient way as possible, by thinking about one thing at a time, so I don't have to think, just know what those notes are. Now, I've been doing this on the saxophone for a long time. I started sight reading in like school for orchestras and stuff, and we never understood how any of it worked. We could just sight read. So I got really good at sight reading. But it doesn't, there's many things that it doesn't help with. It doesn't help with a lot of things. And if you think that music is just sight reading, then I will tell you from experience, there will be a time where you come in for a nasty surprise. The first time you try and play music with someone who just has ears and just plays nice noises and knows songs, you're going to find sight reading this is not so helpful. After E, the one above E, you got it. F, the one above F on the space above. G, and then we start putting the lines. The one there is A, the one above the line is B, and 2 lines above is our next C. So once you can find all of the notes on your instrument without thinking, then you start working on this. It's basically that simple. Because at the beginning, you have to think about all of this, and then you still have to find the note on your instrument. And finding the note on your instrument and making it sound nice is what music actually is. Playing music is not translating symbols. Playing music is making nice noises that make people happy, ultimately. And if you're thinking all the time about translating the symbols, you don't get to listen to the music yourself. And that is the most important thing about playing this way and practicing using flow state, is you get to enjoy listening to yourself perform. You just stop worrying, because it doesn't matter. It just sounds lovely. If it doesn't sound lovely, you know what to practice. Remember, music is either easy or impossible. And if you practice one thing at a time, then music is